Hi guys, today we are making Shalgham Shawander, which is a Middle Eastern turnip and date syrup stew. This is normally eaten with rice, but it can also be eaten on its own. First, wash the meat so that all the blood is washed off. Place the meat into a pot after washing it. So we are cooking with lamb, however you can cook with any type of meat that you'd like. Or you can cook without any meat at all. It just depends on your preference. Pour the water out, and now fill the pot with water just until the meat is covered. Cover the pot with the lid, and we're going to place it on the stove. Turn the stove on to a high level and place the pot on the stove until the water boils, and then after that we'll be taking it off the stove. In the meantime, the ingredients that you will need are tomato paste, date molasses, turnip, lemon, garlic, salt, and citric acid. Okay, so back to the stove. The water is now about to boil, and you can see that there's residue that's risen to the top. We'll shortly show how to remove that. The water has boiled now, so we're going to remove the lid, turn the stove off, and take the pot over to the sink. Pour everything into a clean sink. And wash the meat again and place it into a clean pot. You can use a different pot or the same pot, but just make sure that it's cleaned. Cover the meat with water once more, but just make sure that the water is clear. So if you need to empty the water out into the sink a little bit and refill it, then please do so. Place the pot on the stove once more on high heat until it boils, and then once it boils, we'll turn it down. Now that the water has come to a boil, lower the stove temperature to halfway and remove the floating residue. Once that's done, cover the pot and leave on medium heat until the meat is almost cooked. Now that the meat is almost cooked, pour in the date molasses, pour in the squeezed lemon juice, throw in some garlic. So with the proportions, it's all based on your preference, so add in as much as you feel is right. Mix around. Now cover the pot and leave aside for a little longer. Okay, so it's been a few minutes now, and you can see that the previous ingredients have combined into the meat. What we're going to do is add some tomato paste and mix it in. Add salt, mix in again. Sprinkle some citric acid. And finally pour the largely diced turnips in. Mix everything together. Place the stove lid on top and keep everything on medium heat until the turnips have cooked. This is what it should look like after the turnips have cooked. Now it's ready to serve. Enjoy!